AriTheGoddesss here. I hope you all are doing well today. May this message resonate with you, and may you always use true discernment within every message. May the divine guide you and bring you the truth, the wisdom, and the clarity that is needed for your life, for your journey, and for this moment. So this message is going to be a divine activation and healing message. Within these messages, I use my personal digital deck along with other decks to relay these messages. I created the divine activation and healing digital deck for those who may be going through a spiritual awakening, who may be on a spiritual journey, and may be going within and want to activate that truth within and maybe needing some guidance. So if you're looking to purchase this deck, the link will be below to purchase it, or you can go to AriTheGoddesss.com or AriTheGoddesss.etsy.com to purchase this deck. So within this message is so many messages, so I ask that you are able to stay to the end. The messages that I have from divine activation and healing is divine timing, courage, allowing, solar plexus, 333, and fire. So right now you are in divine alignment, and there's so many messages within this message. So right now for some, you are in divine alignment, and because you are in divine alignment, everything may be happening for you at once, or it may just seem as though it's at once, but because of your faith, because you trust in divine timing, everything seems as though it's happening at once for you. For some, you're in divine alignment and you're being asked to trust in divine timing and to have the courage and the confidence and the grace and the compassion, and allow what is needed to come for you in your life right now. You may be working more on your solar plexus, or you may be guided to work more on your solar plexus and to have more and right now you're building your confidence. You're building your confidence for your endeavors. There may be some endeavors that you are wanting to step out and have faith on, or there may be some endeavors that you are building the confidence to embrace. And right now you're being guided to trust in divine timing and to give yourself grace and compassion in this time, because soon you'll be activating that fire within, and you'll be moving that stagnant energy and stepping out into who you really are authentically. For some, you have activated that fire, and you are going for your endeavors. You are going for your goals. You are actually going for it. And this is a part of divine timing. You have gained clarity about something recently that has helped you with your courage and your confidence, and you're getting into the receiving mode of just allowing patience, allowing growth, allowing compassion, allowing grace for yourself, and this has helped you with your confidence. This is what has helped you with your confidence, that patience, that grace, that compassion, and just getting in the receiving mode and allowing. And this has helped you, be courageous with your endeavors and activate that fire within. This has helped you move and activate that fire within. The number 10 can be significant for you. You could be seeing 1010. In this time, you may be just having the more and more confidence to embrace and be that vessel. You having more confidence in this. You have recently removed a lot of illusions. You may have did an energy cleanse, or you may be guided to energy cleanse But you may have removed a lot of illusions that was holding you back, that may have had you stagnant in who you really are. And with this 10, you have completed, you also may have completed, cycles, patterns that may have caused you to be stagnant and in an energy of really just stagnation. And you have released these habits, these illusions, these attachments to any beliefs and anything that, no longer serves you. And this could have been, this is a mystery. You may see this as a mystery, but this is helping you. This is helping you to open yourself. To open yourself up. This has helped you gain that confidence to open yourself up to that unseen. See, at first you may have been afraid to step into the unseen. You may have been afraid to step into the unseen, but now you're not afraid of it anymore, because the illusions that you had over yourself, over your life, has been removed. It could have not just been the things that you had over your life. This could have been things from childhood, of what what you grew up around, what others was telling you, even in the household. Maybe there were certain beliefs within the household that you may have grew up with, or certain words that you may have heard others speak over you, that you may have believed. And right now in this time, you may have let go, and you may have learned that isn't you, that what others have to say about you, or what that doesn't define you. And this has helped you. It has helped you have the courage and the confidence that you need. This has helped you with your personal power. For some, this will be when you release these illusions, when you close out these cycles, these patterns. You was in a pattern. For some, you were in a pattern of doing the same thing over and over, and it took so much healing. It took so much inner healing, so much inner movement, so much clearing out energy and removing blockages to get you to this completion, and to learn how to embrace, and to learn how to be the vessel. It took a lot, but you overcame. You've overcome these illusions, and for some, this is something that you are doing. You're learning that you're in patterns. You're learning that some of these patterns you're in is because of you and what you believed about yourself, and what you've allowed others to put on you as well. And you're closing out these illusions, and you're going to be stepping into the unseen. This is opening you up so you can step into the unseen and step into your personal power. And for some, you're going to be stepping into uncharted territories. And for others, this is something you're already doing. You're stepping into uncharted territories. I have here fire twice. I have here fire twice. You're stepping into your personal power, and you're becoming a master of your destiny. For some, as I've spoken of before, this is a time of renewal for you. So this is something that you will be, doing, stepping into uncharted territories and stepping into your personal power. And you will be shining your power unreservedly. And as I said before, for others, this is what you're already doing. You're shining. You have stepped into uncharted territories, and you're shining your power unreservedly. This can be in any situation, in any energy, whether it's a relationship, friendship, opportunities, endeavors, abilities. It's in any of that energy. And another reason why you're able to do this, because you've learned balance. With the male principle card here, I could be speaking to a really divine masculine who is really asserting their self and doing it unapologetically, because you have learned for so long that you have held some of the things that you may have thought, beliefs and habits, have held you back, or some of the people, even maybe be people or a place may have even held you back. You may be learning in this time that this has held you back, Aaron. You're basically getting all that, like all of the blockage. It's just like everything is just, imagine it just a whole bunch of energy just coming towards you at once because it was blocked or it was being resistant. Just imagine a rubber band, you pulling a rubber band back for so long, and then when you finally let it go, the force that it have, it's like you have this boost of energy. You have this boost of energy now, and it's powerful. And I believe that's why this fire card is out here twice, because it's speaking of that fire that you have within you, that you've activated within you, that has been blocked for so long. Because of illusions, because of the things, because of patterns, because of things in the past, because of doubts, because of fears, because not believing in yourself. You have, and you've learned to balance. You've learned your abilities and skills, and you've learned to take action on them. You've learned to take action on it. And you're being supported in this time. This is healing you. And not only healing you, but this is healing others as well. And you're being guided right now to have faith and to ground yourself and know that you're extraordinary with this extraordinary card here. And to know that you're not alone as well. And to invite the help. Know that you don't have to do this alone. Invite the help, the help from the divine. Ask the divine to help assist you in this time. That way, you know, in this time of, see, in the past you may have asked people before, or you may just felt alone before because you may have felt as though people didn't have your best interests. But along this journey, as you went inward, as you've started, as you've learned to trust in the divine is wanting you to go, you're being guided to go to the divine first and trust in the divine. And know that what you ask the divine will provide for you outwardly. And when you ask the divine and you trust in the divine, who comes next? Who comes next? Who or whatever comes next will be for you, because you've asked, and the divine is answering that for you. You also, and because you're in this powerful energy, you're opening a way of truth for yourself and others. You're doing it in an authentic way. I wanted to go back to that as well. You're doing this in an authentic way. You're doing it in a way that is true, that is powerful, that is potent. You're embracing this. You're being that vessel. Or for some, you're being guided to be that vessel. This is your journey. For some, this is what you're doing. For others, these steps, this removing of illusions, this, stepping out into the unseen, and, being the master of your destiny, and, activating that fire within, and, having that balance, learning balance, creating that balance, believing in yourself, and, going through this healing. This is something that you will be doing. You're already authentic, but you're learning how to embrace it. See, you've already been authentic. You're right now in this time, you're learning how to embrace it. And you're being open to the way of truth right now, of who you are, and this will help you along your journey. With this right action card here, this is the right action. Inviting help also is the right action. Inviting the help. Invite the divine to pursue you. This is the right action. Whenever you feeling doubtful, whenever you feel as though you don't have any help or you don't have any assistance, inviting the divine to pursue you, to help you in this time, and to know that this is the right action. To let everything else go, the doubts, the worries, the fears, the stress, to let it go, and to let everything that wants to go, and everything that wants to come. This is what you're learning, this is what you're doing, or this is what you will be doing. Energetic clearing, I just said this. So for those who I was speaking about, who may be on this path of getting into this energy, this potent energy. You may be needing to do some energy clearing right now. For others, you are clearing out your energy, or you may be guided to clear out your energy. Continue to clear out your energy as well. And this is speaking of, the attachments, the illusions, emptying yourself of fear, and and trusting in the divine plan for your life. You're learning how, I've been saying this in the last messages, and I'm not trying to keep repeating myself, but this extraordinary card is just speaking on its own. And I believe that it's going to continue to come out, because there's a huge shift that has happened within, within every single one, not just certain people, within every single one. There's just an energy, a powerful energy that, is in the air. And when you're grounded with this grounded card here, you're learning, you're able to tap into that energy and learn how extraordinary you are. Or this is what a lot of people are realizing, how extraordinary they are. This is what's happening. I know I've been saying extraordinary, but this is just because it's a huge shift that has taken place, and it's powerful and it's beautiful. And a lot of people are being open to the way of truth with this authenticity card here. You're being open to a way of truth. And you're being guided to be embrace and be that vessel. Knowing that this is the right action. And to be afraid. To not to be afraid. To not to be afraid when you invite the help. And even in when the divine, let's say you ask the divine for help with something, and the divine may send you someone. I'm gonna tell you from experience something that happened. So I asked the divine for something, right? And there are some patterns that I had to let go. There's some patterns that I had to release. And as long as I was doing that and trusting in my intuition, I knew, I paid attention to how divinely guided I was. Okay. So not too long ago, I had asked the divine for some guidance on something. And I'm sitting over here minding my business, and basically, long story short, I had got scammed. Well, it was almost going to be a scam, but I was being tested. Basically, what I'm trying to say for you all, you may be tested in this time just to see how strong your faith is, or just to see how much you listen to your intuition, listen to their inner voice, or listen to or to see if you still have those old beliefs or patterns. And basically, I was over here minding my business. I had asked the divine for something, feeling as though I'm ready for this endeavor that I want to do, and asking the divine to help in this area. And so there was something that had came through, but come to find out it was a scam. And when it first came, it felt as though it was too good to be true. And when it had came, I was like, okay, wow, is this it? So I'm just looking into it and stuff like that. It came out of nowhere, literally. After I asked, of course it wasn't out of nowhere because I've asked, but I'm just saying, like, it came out of nowhere. And so I'm sitting here looking into it, and something just was telling me something's not right about it. And so I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, so I went into more detail about it and stuff like that. And so along the way, I just asked the divine, I'm like, divine, is this for me? Just asking the question, is this for me? Like, if this is a scam, or if this, fraud, please guide me to the information, or, to what I need to know to, get the info, to know if it's a scam or a fraud. So that's exactly what happened. Basically, I got more than what I needed to know that it was a scam or fraud. But I'm just was saying to myself, why would I'm like, the moment I stepped out on faith, basically I'm just like, why did I get sent this? I was minding my business, and it was basically just told to me that it was a test. It was a test to see if I was trusting that inner voice. It was a test to see if I was going to have the faith. It was a test to see if I was going to ask the question, or just go out and believe in the scam and get scammed and, you know, repeat that pattern. But that journey I've been through of asking and receiving, asking and believing, having that faith, you know, so I just wanted to bring that to someone. You know, I wanted to bring, you know, because in the past, you know, I may have been naive to scams. I may have been naive to certain things to that. But in this time, going through this journey, I've realized the power of asking. I've learned the power of asking, believing, and trusting in that inner voice. And so I just want you to see, I just wanted to bring that to you all, of every step within that, of how what I be saying in these messages, I'm not just telling you to do something. You know, I try to give the story as best as I can, and to help you all, you know, see as well what can be brought for you in your life, if that is resonating, makes sense. Yes. Oh, and on the bottom of the deck, as I look down, I see karma. I have at the bottom of the deck is karma. So, you know, that's speaking of good karma, and that's speaking of, you know, karma's in the air. I'm just going to say there's karma in the air. You know, karma is in the air. So I really hope that resonates. So basically what I was just saying in that message of, because that invite help card came out, you know, you may be tested in this time. You know, as you invite help, you may be tested on that faith. You may be tested on that intuition, listening to your intuition. You may be tested on, okay, who are you going to go to? With outrageous freedom and outrageous openness that just came out. You know, you may be tested in this time. Who are you going to go to? Are you going to go to others about something, or are you going to go to the divine? Or are you going to go your own route? Are you going to, you know, do it your way and get scammed, or get off track, or get led astray? Or are you going to trust in the divine and ask the divine the questions that is needed, to ask the divine for the assistance? You know, because it's really just saying that you don't have to make this as complicated. On this path that you're in, you're being guided to know that you don't have to make this as complicated as it's been in the past. You can literally ask the divine to help you, no matter if it seems as though you're being, you know, too needed or not. That's, you know, you have this connection with the divine, and the divine is just waiting. You know, you have, you know, spirit guides, you have answers, you have all type of things that, you know, not things, energy that is waiting to help you. With this freedom card here, it speaks on, you know, no longer having any fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. Yeah, you know, you're breaking free. You're breaking free from bonds, from patterns. You know, you may be tested in this time, and you may be guided to have an outrageous openness in this time right now. I have here courage twice. Courage. This path you're on takes courage. Where you are right now, you're being courageous. You have the courage. You have the power. You have the confidence. And you're being guided to take to have the courage to take the steps that are shown. Letting go, and to let go of any doubts, any fears. And to know that everything is out of your control, and to trust in the divine. Like I said before, I was minding my business. And this scam wanted to come. But it's okay, because that was a test. And there may be many tests that you may be passing right now. Or there may be a test that may just be confirmation for someone. Or this may be just a heads up for someone. Ask. really just ask. Exactly the same. You know, if you don't trust in something right now, this may be for someone. If you're not trusting in someone right now, in something or someone, I didn't even mean to say someone. If you don't trust in someone right now, if you don't trust in something right now, ask the divine to show you, to help you, you know, listen to your intuition, and help you listen to that inner voice, help you, provide you the information or the downloads or the visions that you need on this particular person, situation, or something. I have here divine timing twice. I can't make this message up. I know it may seem like it was everywhere, but this message is speaking. Everything happens in divine timing. And I have here direction. So that's okay. So maybe someone may have just gotten scammed. Maybe that's why that message was meant for me to speak about, because maybe someone may have just got scammed out of something, or that scam, whatever happens, knowing that it's not the end, knowing that everything happens in divine timing, and to trust the direction that you, and to trust in the divine alignment, and to know that you have the right direction for you in your life, that you are in the right direction, and that you have a clear direction. Wow, and it even says it. Oh, wow. I'm going to read the divine timing card, and then I'm going to read the direction. It says divine timing. The divine brings things in timing that we need. Nothing comes before we're prepared, nor leaves too early. May I always trust your perfect and holy timing, dear Lord. Then I have here direction. Lord, please show me the right action right now. Please bring a sign and a miracle that gives clear direction. May I hear the promptings of my own body. And if for some reason I'm about to head the wrong way, please stop me. Wow. But that takes you asking, and that takes you, you know, even asking the divine to stop you when you're about to take the wrong action when it comes to something. That could be with a friendship, that could be with a relationship, that could be with an opportunity, that could be with moving, that could be, you know, in a lot of things. Asking for divine assistance, asking for their help. I have here courage 3 times. I have here courage 3 times. This is some potent energy. Courage. Divine courage is not the absence of fear, but a nudge that says, keep going, do it, don't worry, all will be well. You have to get quiet enough to hear it. Dear divine, may I feel your courage and your will. See, maybe something has happened, and you know, this may have made you want to give up. I'm not getting give up. It just may have, kind of frustrated you in a way, because you know how much you've been moving energy, you know how much you've been working in this time. I try not to say working, but you know how much effort, that's what I'm going to say, that you've been putting into you, into your endeavors, into, you know, the things that you want in life. And there may have been a setback, there may have been something that may have happened that may have, you know, caused a little frustration in this time. But as you don't worry, and know that as you give it to the divine and give your worries to divine, know that all will be well. And you're being reminded right now to keep going. To keep going. To keep going. You also know how to keep going. You know how to keep going. Everything happens in divine timing. That may have just been a test. That may have just been a test. This takes courage. This is courageous. Also asking the divine to help you courageously take those steps. Have here work. I'm now available to receive all who can benefit from my work. Use me to relieve suffering on the planet. May all who needs me find me. The divine is my complete source for all prosperity and will provide. And that is another message. You know, speaking of, you know, divine timing and having that courage and allowing, see, your endeavors. You know that your ability, you know that you have ability, skills, and talents, and you're having the faith right now to embrace them. You're having the courage right now to give yourself compassion and grace. And you're also having that faith to know that this will bring you great fortune, great prosperity. So you're being reminded right now to continue to have that confidence, to plan, and to continue to activate that fire within, and to know that everything will happen in divine timing. Everything happens in divine timing. To continue to use these endeavors, not this endeavor, these skills, these abilities. Continue to be the very best that you could be in them. Continue to be confident in it. To continue to, you know, be an inspiration, and to know that all the material will come. The financial prosperity will come. So I really hope that this message resonated. Please trust in divine timing right now. Please know that please continue to have the courage in this time, and to let go of any doubts or fears that may be holding you stagnant. Please continue to know that you have a fire within you that's wanting to be activated. Or please continue to activate, to let that fire within you be activated. And embrace and be that vessel. I really hope that this message resonated. Sending you so much love and light. May you get it through the wind. Thank you.